Imagine standing on the porch of your first home, not just any home, but one you built yourself, piece by piece with your hands. A place born not of concrete plans and city permits, but from a catalog. In the early 20th century, this dream wasn't fiction. It was reality for tens of thousands of American families. With nothing more than a thick book and a belief in possibility, they ordered their future, delivered by train, boxed in crates, and filled with hope. These were the Sears Catalog Homes, symbols of innovation, independence, and a uniquely American spirit. But as decades passed, the voices inside these homes grew quiet, the catalogs disappeared, and the dream began to fade. So what happened? How could something so revolutionary vanish? And more importantly, what stories, what secrets are still hidden inside the walls of these forgotten houses? The answer might just be closer than you think. If you're curious to find out, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a mystery waiting to be uncovered. From 1908 to 1942, more than 70,000 Sears homes quietly reshaped the American landscape. These weren't makeshift shelters or temporary cabins. They were real homes, full-sized, beautifully designed, and made to last. Each arrived not by a contractor's crew, but in a series of labeled crates, packed tightly into railroad boxcars and shipped to every corner of the country. Every nail, every board, and even the doorknobs were included. For families chasing the American dream, this was more than affordable housing. It was empowerment. In 1916, Sears introduced pre-cut lumber, cutting down construction time by nearly half. It was revolutionary. Suddenly, anyone with determination and a few neighbors could raise a home from the ground up. One story, often forgotten, tells of a young widow in Indiana who, after losing her husband in the war, used their remaining savings to purchase a Sears home. With nothing left but a catalog and a dream, she and her 12-year-old son began to build it, day by day, board by board. A small-town carpenter noticed their struggle and stepped in to help. Within months, the house stood complete. For her, it wasn't just shelter, it was survival, strength, and a promise kept. Her story, like so many others, was quietly built into the American soil, one nail at a time. For a time, Sears Catalog Homes represented everything hopeful about America: opportunity, independence, and a promise that if you worked hard enough, you could build a life of your own. But dreams, no matter how solid their foundation, can still crack under pressure. As the Great Depression swept across the country, the same railways that once carried hope now brought silence. Orders slowed. Families could no longer afford to invest in their future, and the crates that once held possibilities were left gathering dust in warehouses. The housing market collapsed alongside the economy, and Sears, once a pioneer of progress, began to feel the weight of the times. In 1934, the company was forced to liquidate millions in mortgages, pulling the rug from under countless families who had trusted them with their future. By 1940, the Modern Homes catalog was discontinued, a quiet end to what had once been a national phenomenon. But the real heartbreak came not in the closing of the program, but in the stories left unfinished. One such story was that of the Holloway family in rural Missouri. Having saved for 5 years, they had ordered a grand 2-story Sears model in late 1929. It arrived just weeks before the market crashed. With no money to hire help and no energy to finish the project after losing their farm, the crates sat untouched beside the foundation. For years, the skeleton of their dreams stood there, weathered and incomplete, a painful monument to a life paused. Still, neighbors remember how the children would play inside the wooden frames, running through doorways that led nowhere. Even in despair, the home had become a place of imagination, of resilience. And though the catalog had closed, the memory of what it promised never truly disappeared. While many Sears homes faded into quiet anonymity, scattered across forgotten towns and overgrown lots, something remarkable began to happen. Decades after the catalogs vanished, people started to look more closely at the homes around them. Look, a strangely familiar porch railing, a distinctive roof pitch, a number stamped into a basement beam. whispers of history hidden in plain sight. It turns out the legacy of Sears homes wasn't gone. It was just buried beneath layers of time, waiting for someone to ask the right questions. In Pittsburgh, an architecture student stumbled across an old blueprint tucked behind drywall during a remodel. It matched a 1922 Sears model to the inch. In Ohio, a retired librarian began mapping homes with identical floor plans across her neighborhood, eventually helping identify over 700 Sears homes in her region alone. These weren't isolated events. They marked the beginning of a quiet, passionate movement. Historians, hobbyists, and even descendants of original builders began forming a grassroots network of catalog home detectives. Together, they built databases, exchanged photos, and knocked on strangers' doors with a simple question: do you know what kind of house you live in? And more often than not, the answer was no. That's what makes this rediscovery so powerful. These homes aren't locked away in museums or historical districts. They're lived in, loved, and often overlooked. They hold memories of Christmases, weddings, losses, and beginnings. Each one tells a different story, but together they form a larger narrative about American resilience, creativity, and the quiet pride of building something with your own two hands. And just like that, the past began to rise again, not as nostalgia, but as living proof that ordinary people once did something extraordinary. As more of these homes were uncovered, a new generation began to see them not as relics, but as blueprints for something greater. Young couples who had grown tired of cookie-cutter suburbs and overpriced new builds started seeking out these old catalog homes, not just for their charm, but for what they represented: authenticity, craftsmanship, and stories etched into every floorboard. In one case, a filmmaker from Portland purchased a neglected Sears bungalow and documented the entire restoration process online. The project went viral. What began as a simple renovation turned into a movement. Viewers from across the country began searching their neighborhoods, uncovering hidden histories beneath vinyl siding and behind decades-old drywall. People weren't just restoring homes. They were reclaiming a forgotten heritage. Architects and urban planners took notice too. Some began proposing new housing developments inspired by the Sears model: affordable, customizable, community-driven homes built with modern tools but rooted in the values of the past. Suddenly, the idea of mail-order homes wasn't outdated. It was visionary. And in that shift, the past and future shook hands. The same spirit that once packed dreams into boxcars was back, reborn not through nostalgia, but through purpose. What was once lost was being built again, not in catalogs, but in hearts and neighborhoods. What made Sears Catalog Homes so powerful wasn't just their convenience, it was the belief they carried, that anyone, anywhere could build a future with their own two hands. In a world that often feels disconnected, fast, and disposable, these homes remind us of a time when building something meant more than just owning it. It meant being part of it. They weren't just structures. They were symbols of faith in ordinary people to do something extraordinary. Today, as we rediscover them, we're reminded that history isn't locked in museums. It's living among us, quietly waiting in forgotten corners of neighborhoods, whispering stories through old window panes and creaking floors. And maybe the real question isn't, what happened to Sears Catalog Homes? But what do we do with the legacy they left behind? Because sometimes the most important things aren't behind us. They're still being built, one rediscovered home at a time. The story of Sears Catalog Homes is more than a tale of innovation. It's a quiet testimony to the dreams of everyday people who believed in building something lasting. From families laying each board by hand, to today's homeowners uncovering forgotten blueprints in their attics, these homes carry with them a spirit of resilience and possibility. They remind us that history is not just something we study, it's something we live in. In an age of constant change, their enduring presence teaches us the value of creating with care, of believing in slow, honest work, and of honoring what came before us. Perhaps the real legacy of these homes isn't just in their walls, but in the lives they help shape. So as you look around your neighborhood, ask yourself, What stories might be hidden in plain sight, just waiting to be rediscovered? Could your home be one of them? Let us know in the comments. And if you feel that pull to keep searching, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a step in our journey to uncover what still hides on this earth. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.